Would you defend king 7 offsuit from the big blind? So in this first situation, it's going to be a multi-way pot. So it's going to be early in the tournament, 100, 200 blinds. The hijack's going to open to 600, get called by the cutoff, and the small blind. And now we have a decision in the big blind. It's going to be 400 to call into a pot of 2200. Do we have the odds to call? Now in the second situation, it's going to be heads up, meaning only the hijack's going to open and everybody else is going to fold. Now it's 400 to call into a pot of 1100. Do we have the odds to call? If you're asking, do we have the odds to call? That's the wrong question to be asking. The question you really need to be asking is, do we have the equity to call? Because in multi-way pots, we're going to have very low equity. In heads-up pots, we're going to have pretty high equity. And this is a concept that players miss constantly. The equity you lose from having another player in the hand always outweighs the benefit you get from a bigger pot. When more players are in the hand, you should be folding more, not less, more. This is the range I see most people playing, where when it's multi-way pot, they'll play anything, and heads up, they'll be a little bit tighter. In reality, it should be the other way around. When it's a multi-way pot, you should have a lot of folds. If you look, king 7 offsuit is a pretty clear fold in a multi-way pot. In a heads up pot, that king 7 is green, meaning we should be calling with king 7. If you notice, when it's heads up, we should be calling with a lot more hands than when it's multi-way. So what hands do you play when it's multi-way? You want to play hands that could make you good 5-card hands. 8-7 offsuit works multi-ways because you could hit a straight. 8-5 suited works because you could hit a flush or a straight. It's not the best either way, but it's good enough to win the pot when it's multi-way. When it's heads up, we could play some more of our weaker, disconnected hands like king 5 offsuit, queen 7 offsuit, 7-2 suited, 8-2 suited. Those work heads up, but when you have a lot of players in the pot, you get yourself into trouble with those hands.